Ebro in the morning. Look, K. Michelle's eating a croissant.
Hello.
We're talking pinup girls because the interior of the album is very pinup girl-esque. Is that what you're saying, Laura?
Well, in the back.
Oh.
And I saw some other promo pictures of her that I thought were beautiful. Yeah, and she
Thank
pulls
you.
off the pinup girl really well. I love
she
that.
does.
Thank you.
And you don't
And I
smoke
said it was
cigarettes?
the I said it was the
That was all
OG.
for art.
I said pinup girls is like OG IG models.
Yeah, they're kind of like just the sexy girls.
Yeah, just a pinup girl, pretty girl.
Yeah, but the difference is pinup girls were not common. An IG model doesn't mean anything. It means you have a camera and an Instagram account.
Yeah, but everything is like that. Even rap's like that now. Singer. I'm sure K. Michelle gets frustrated at half these people coming out thinking they can sing. Listen to her voice. She has a,
Yeah, that is frustrating.
where it's kind of like everybody gets to get in the game now.
Yeah, but not even that. It's just the platform that I came from, and everybody sings so-called. Like on the Love and Hip Hops, everybody's an artist.
Oh, I got an
know.
album.
That
I got
has
an
to-
album.
that has to
Yeah,
be
and they
so weird.
really think it's the same. Like, I'd be like, no. No, I'm working.
Well, you because you were on Love and Hip Hop because you were a singer.
Yes.
That's how you ended up there.
Yes,
Not you became a singer because
when
you
I
were-
got on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think people think you get on Love and Hip Hop show and you're just going to be an artist. And, what they have to understand, I wasn't huge at all, but I had a deal before. And I had some fans, a couple of them. And
And you can sing your ass off.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
I mean, singing her ass off is a challenge. That requires.
That's a lot
It's
of
almost gone.
Although apparently she supposedly did sing some of it off. I don't know.
It's almost gone.
Is that how you did that? You just sang really loud and some of it went away?
Oh, man. You'll see.
All right.
So speaking of Love and Hip Hop, Laura, you told me that you're supposed to be on again. You're going
coming back.
to.
And
Yeah.
I was surprised because I feel like, no disrespect to
Everybody.
anyone, I just don't feel like you need it anymore. Like, that's not.
You know what? I
You.
thought, sometimes I'm weird. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Facts.
can't sit, like, my mind be doing stuff. So it's like a big check for me. Like, I'm the highest paid on that whole French, everything. So I was like, okay, well, I'll take that check.
Okay.
Then I have a restaurant opening in Atlanta.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, my restaurant, I'm like 3 weeks out of build out. It's mine. I'm not the face of it. Like, it's really my restaurant. And I'm like, I think about the promo and how I was able to use it. And I was thinking about that and then thinking about other, things like Atlantic Records just gave me my own label. So I can sign artists to Atlantic. And, a lot of females don't get that opportunity, and I wanted to somewhat promote that. And, so many girls on that show that think they're artists. I just want them to know, no, that's not an artist.
Just no.
Right.
Yeah, to know that's really not what it is. I have to sign like 3 a year.
That has to be awkward at times because let's say when you get cool with some of the people on the show, right? And they're great people, right? But then
This is so crazy you finna say this.
but then they're horrible artists. So
I'm going through that right now?
So if you are honest with them and say, maybe this is not for you, then you're a hater.
No, like, let me tell you what happened. Like, right now, I'm surprised they're not here. The Love and Hip Hop cameras have been following me doing my promo. And Arian wants to be a singer. And she's following me because she wants to be a singer. And I absolutely adore Arian and her energy and everything, but I'm still not gonna be fake. And I'm really not gonna be fake about the music industry when we're already struggling with the state of it. So what I said to her is, I can't support this music thing. You know what I'm saying? Because first place, I've never heard any music. I can support you as a friend and I can let you follow me to let you see how real it is. It's not what y'all doing in Atlanta, going to the studio for a couple hours and never put anything out. So I let her follow me around. So I haven't heard the music to say good or bad, but
Right.
if it's bad, I'm definitely gonna say it. But if it's good, I'm gonna say it too.
Well, now, would you help it become better?
No, that's not my job.
No.
Like,
Either
I'm gonna
you have
support.
the talent or you don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna support her specifically because she is a great person.
Right.
And if it's good, definitely I'll support her. You know what I'm saying? But I'm never gonna lie. Like they say, you hurt people with the truth before you tell them a lie. So we'll see how it is. It might really be good. I hope so.
I want to play a song off your album that's available right now. More Issues Than Vogue. This album is doing very well for you.
It is. It is.
And you told me in our conversation we had on Apple Music that this was going to be your last.
I'm done, man.
No.
But what do you mean? What does that mean? Because you're always going to make music. You've now started a label. You just told us.
Mm-hmm.
You're a songwriter and a piano player by trade, a vocalist by trade. But what does that mean? You're done with this type
I would like
of...
to do what y'all doing.
You want to be on the radio? This
Yeah.
is a job. This is a day-to-day
No, you
job.
don't.
No. Look, I like that. Like for me, when I say it's my last album, I feel like I have fight my people. I fight my culture. We fight each other. You know what I'm saying? Instead of fighting to elevate the Black artist, they're quick to say you're a flop or you're da 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 da.
Tear you down.
They're quick to tear you down, unless you're just certain girls who have been around. You know, they paid their dues, you know, and have been around. So I'm like, if I'm gonna fight for music, I'm not gonna fight my people. I'm gonna fight for what I want. I would much rather go fight these white people in country music because that's what I love. That's what I grew up in. That's when I don't do the runs and the things like that, like, like Black artists, because I didn't grow up in that. Like the first tape I ever got was the Judds. I learned how to yodel. I got a yodeling scholarship. I'm from Tennessee. So I told the label that
Time out. I don't want to stop you. A yodeling scholarship.
Don't even know what that is. We're gonna have
That's
to.
amazing.
We have to figure
I
that
want to
out.
know the people who got this scholarship.
Well, you don't.
no, I wasn't supposed to. I went in there to Florida A&M, a huge historically Black university. I went in, I sang opera, I sang other songs, and then I said, no, but I know how to yodel. And so the professors were like, yodel? What are you talking about? Like, and so I yodeled, and they were like,
Can we hear a yodel right now?
no, not this morning.
Don't act like you don't still have it in the
I did some
stash.
country in my show. In my show now, I put like a whole country section and everything. I'm trying to really incorporate.
Do you want to go country? Is that what you're
I
saying?
absolutely have always wanted to. Like they had like Nashville Star. That was like American Idol. I made it into the show, and then I had like a test, and I couldn't. I drove from college down there, and I couldn't come back, and they called me and was like, "Where are you?" So that's me. Like everybody knows me when we're getting ready and getting dressed.
Country music.
That's all they playing.
Who are your favorite country artists?
I love Brad Paisley. I love Toby Keith. I start off my morning with Travis Trent. It's a great day to be alive. The
That's
Dixie
good.
Chicks, I think is a lot of people's favorites. You know, my ultimate favorite. They're going on the first like U.S. tour.
I know. I'm very excited
Coming
about
up,
them
I'm
too.
gonna go to
Are
at
you
least
going to
5.
Rosenberg?
I mean,
See the
I-
Dixie Chicks?
Yeah, they're here.
We
in,
could
like,
go
July.
together.
I really would. I'm a huge fan. I've been to the last 2 tours they did.
Well, I wanna go.
Has this never happened?
What?
Like, has there never been a Black female
No.
country artist?
Never.
It's been like kind of there, but no woman has really took it and fought it out. So my thing is,
And when you say fight, why do you use the word fight?
because I'm Black, and if you're Black, being in a music industry is hard enough. But being a Black woman, even when I went to London and I met with like the top managers and things in London, because I was just gonna shoot the music over from there because I'm signed, internationally. So I'm like, what is the Atlantic UK office doing? So when I went over there and was just talking to them, you have this perception that it's better, over there for Black women. One of the managers was so honest and said to me that the Black woman is like one of the most unwanted signings. It's the most difficult thing to break. It's the most expensive. It just doesn't even really happen there. So here you have it. You want to go do country. And it has just never happened. So it takes money, it takes time, and then, your label is like,
Well, let's even start. Okay, because even if you start out with a Black male country artist,
like Darius
Rucker.
Rucker now.
So Darius Rucker is the one who you would point to, and he started out in friggin'
That's
Hootie
Hootie
and
and
the
the
Blowfish.
Blowfish guy.
So,
Okay.
so there's not even a lot to base it on when it comes to male. Now jumping right to a female, but it's an incredible thing to think about. And your voice, you're starting out in a place where your voice is a worldwide appreciated, amazing
World
Thank
class.
Yeah, like you're
Thank
a world-class
you.
vocalist. So I wonder who that person is
Uh-huh.
that you need to meet, whether it's literally a Dolly Parton or whether there's
No,
that
like,
person
I
out
want
there
to.
who will help make that happen for you.
Definitely. What I can say I respect about Julie Greenwald, my
And
label
she's
head.
the head of Atlantic.
Yes.
Yeah, the head of Atlantic. She's very honest with me. You know what I'm saying? I like honesty. Like, she's very open, and she's like, you have this song on your album, like If It Ain't Love. You have that record. It really needs to go to country. I don't know if we ship it under another name or if we don't put it on an album and then just go ship it out. And I actually shot a video for it, and the concept is I'm not white, but I hope you like. And it just shows, it makes a statement, this video that I shot, and I wasn't very scared. I'm not scared of much. But they know I want country. I turned in a full country album this time, and they had the blues. They was just sitting there like, oh my, Mike Kaiser. Everybody's like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Do you have any relationships with country artists?
Yeah, I love
No,
Nobody that
like I
supports
don't.
you?
Nope, I haven't like been anywhere around other than the respect for the music and always listening to it, and looking at a lot of their skills and different things like that.
Have you talked to Nelly?
No, but what I want to do, if I'm gonna really do country, I want to really do a real country.
No, but
artist.
all I mean by that is
to see how it was when he went over there.
Just for literally contacts. Like Nelly told us when he did me and Si's podcast, we had a whole country conversation, and he talked about how that network is the hardest network to get into. Like the way that people are welcomed in, it's like a fraternity, and it's very hard to deal with.
And they're very conservative, and they don't like letting people in. The thing about country is they buy albums.
Yeah, sure
and
do.
they're like this like cult following, and you can do it until you're gone, until you're 80, you can sing. So there's not even an age limit on when people get into country. They just want that music.
But by the way, it gives you the opportunity potentially to do something historic.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you could be a part of history.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a door that hasn't been broken down yet, and you are going to have horrible things said and done, but then you
But
also
it's
could
worth
become
it,
beloved and welcomed, and you don't know what's going to happen.
That's what I'm saying. So
And
why
that's the
do I
fight you
want to
want.
do that? Like, why do I want to keep fighting with my people to get on urban radio, to sing the same stuff, and when I shouldn't even have to? Because we don't even have we have them, but we don't even have a lot.
appreciate them.
Yeah. So why?
The real
why?
artists.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't excite me.
Ebro, who are the vocalists currently in R&B, et cetera, who are in K. Michelle's class?
I would say Brandy.
Oh,
isn't
she's the queen. You have Brandy,
Lettucey.
We both said that.
Can you guys name
I mean, you still got to give
name
it
an
up to
artist
Kelly
that we
Price.
play on the radio?
Kelly Price, vocally, writing.
Yeah,
you gotta do
mentally
that.
she's a rap, but yeah.
but you're naming all artists we don't play, by the way.
On Hot.
Yeah, on like young.
BLS, young, no, but WBLS.
K.
the
Michelle's
true
one of the
R&B
only one that
stations.
gets played on like
Yes.
young radio.
Yes.
That's crazy. Like, it really is the truth, though. Like, the Not a Little Bit record is on young, radio. And
Well, you're the young R&B, true R&B star. Like, even when you go and you start talking Beyonce, that's more of like a pop mainstream hip hop / R&B thing. You start talking Rihanna, which is more of a pop, and, and vocally it's different.
Different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice way of putting it.
yeah, it's not like a lot of R&B. Well, it's not on, yeah,
Yeah, there's not a lot.
no.
I will say this from working at Apple Music and doing that whole Beats One thing. There is a genre of blues country.
You put me on that, though.
Well, and there's also multicultural artists in there,
Yeah.
right? You have Brittany, the lead singer of Alabama Shakes, who's like half black, right?
You
have
told me about
You have
that.
Gary Clark Jr., who's a black dude that plays blues and is very well respected in multiple genres. Then I put you on to Chris Stapleton, right?
Yeah,
A
but that's why I
Tennessee
like
whiskey
you
record.
and like him. Y'all be talking about music.
Well, we love
Like,
music.
we
you
like
put me-
music.
That's
It's
how we
weird.
got in this gig. I didn't get
Yeah,
in it.
people get in this gig for other stuff,
I didn't
for
get in this
bitches
to
and
talk
hoes,
about your vagina smell. I didn't get in this for that. I
That's
didn't
what I'm
get in.
saying.
You don't
See,
wanna-
I
Even though
just
that's what
had
people
to deal
want
with.
to talk. Even people want to talk about it, but I didn't get in this for that.
Yeah, and I don't even mind talking about the controversies of it, but I also know music as well. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about life, because when you make yourself an artist, you're, people want to know everything. They want to know how it smells. They want to know who you sleeping with. They want to know where you
course.
live. You know what I'm saying? So you have to accept that. But at the same time, also, I need for you to know your music
Right,
before
can we-
you open your mouth and talk to me.
Are you familiar with the young lady Kehlani?
Yes.
Have you heard her music?
They're label mates.
Yeah, I like when I met Kalani. It was so respectful. She ran up to me. She was like, "I really look up to you. I love your music. Like, yeah, I was like, wow. So
Have you followed what happened with her over the last couple days?
yes.
Or last day?
Mm-hmm.
You as somebody that has lived your life in the public,
Mm-hmm.
it seems like the burden of what she just went through with, breaking up with one guy, getting with another, breaking up with
Yeah.
him, going back to the ex. She tried to hurt herself late last night.
Yeah, I was gonna reach out today at some point.
Do you have any advice for a young person coming up in this industry carrying that kind of weight? And because you've
It's
seen
evil. It is outright evil. I'm to the point now where I just, you could be big and bad, and then you have to go home and really deal with it. And I can honestly, I'm really to the point now where it's just like nothing shocks me that people will say or do to you. Her, she's 20.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Baby.
It just starting. Then I can't imagine what it's like to not, be toughened up by being on TV and getting beat up every Monday night. You know what I'm saying? You start to get conditioned to the hate, which is bad to say. She doesn't have that. Like, she's 20 and she just got in this. And, she hasn't had an easy life either. So when y'all be going in on these people, you don't know what their life is like.
Yes.
It's just evil. Like, I even saw last night, people was like, oh, you're so weak, whack, you didn't even succeed with killing yourself. Who says that to people?
People on the internet, nameless, faceless cowards.
And they're miserable. And this is their only source of feeling important. And before you couldn't talk to artists, now you can do things and say things. And she's probably sitting there reading every comment. Like, I've hired someone who goes in and blocks, and I'll block, but she probably don't have it yet. And what I would say to her is, stay focused on what it is. You're 20. You got a lot of learning to do. You have a lot of love to give. And, it's called growing pains. And no growing pains should be to the point where you end it, where you can't grow no more.
Right. And she's had tremendous success for one project, too. Grammy nominated.
She has, and people are excited, about it. I'm excited about it. I just feel like you just have to ignore these people because the hate ain't towards you. It's from themselves. They hate themselves. So that really kind of bothered me, and I am going to, get to her today.
It's often you've used social media, right? Because that's been your outlet, right? Whether it's the show or social media, right? You having public skirmishes.
Yes.
Do you ever look back at those things and say, I wish I left that alone?
Sometimes, but I did learn from them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did see, even if you're completely right, opinions of the world, you're going to be either completely wrong to somebody. So it actually did make me tough. It's kept everything. It makes you strong, toughens you up. Sometimes I'd be like, I shouldn't even paid them. I'm about a thing now called energy management. You just need to manage where you put your energy
I like
at this
that.
point.
I saw a picture of you and Hillary Clinton.
Yes.
It seems like you guys had a real dialogue. What was it? What's Hillary like? I've never met her.
Super cool. Like, I was just talking to her, about, the judgments of people and the past and being a college graduate and, seeing people not being able to pay for college, seeing people there one week and you don't see them there again because they couldn't afford it and things like that. And for me, that's what's important. My son, he just got to New York today. I'm super excited when I leave here, but he's here for my show tonight. I want to make sure he gets to college. I'm going to pay for him, but everybody can't, do that. My daddy's a college professor. So education has always been something that's been very important to me. So when I spoke with her, I said, thank you for even, allowing, this because people judge me of my past. Nobody gets to really see that side of me. And, she has like a lot of young Black women who are in my sorority and different things around her who spoke to her and said, she's relatable, in her flaws and honest and things like that. And she also can speak. So it was a great combination.
You're fully endorsing Hillary Clinton?
Yes, I am. I just feel like for me, I have to go with who I relate to and who I want to take a stand for. And nothing against the other candidates other than Trump. I just don't get that. I get the Bernie Sanders thing, you know what I'm saying? And whoever
I think everybody likes Bernie, even if they might be voting for Hillary.
And whoever you choose to endorse, just make sure that something and someone is endorsed. So
Do you plan on? I saw also after the Hillary thing, your plans to really help college women and this whole program that you're working on. Can you explain that to us in a little bit more depth?
I've always, and I haven't tried to make it a publicity thing. I don't think people know that, like, at least twice a month I go and I just pay random women's bills or help them with their kids.
College students.
Well, not just college students. You know, I do want to get more into college students,
Right.
I know, but I just have been doing mothers, and some of them are college.
Wow.
And I'll just go and we'll just go pick, a bill. Like, I know I went and this woman, her son had made it to like the national championship or whatever. She needed funds, so it was just a blessing to be able to send him.
Oh, because she couldn't travel and she couldn't.
Well,
pay for
she
him
wanted to
travel.
go. They couldn't pay for all the, like, certain things, and for them to send me pictures from the track meet and all that type of stuff. That's what makes it worth it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. So I want to get more into the college thing with the college girls and keep them there
Yeah.
because it's definitely needed.
Yeah, see, positive word from
Yeah.
K. Michelle. This is how she keeps from punching somebody in the face. She goes
I
out
like
and does
it.
some positive
This
work.
is
like it a
energy
lot.
management.
Energy
Yeah,
management.
they don't want y'all to see that. They just want y'all to see me when I'm fed up with you. You know what I'm saying? That's all they want. You
K.
know,
Michelle will read someone.
Listen, we love you,
Yeah.
kid. We look forward to more music.
Thank you.
Will we ever get this country project that is?
I hope so. Like, they told me I could have a EP. A
Okay.
country EP. So after, this is done or whatever, I'll probably go on tour, and I have to deal with, the restaurant and all of that type of stuff.
What's the name of the restaurant going to
It's
be?
called Puff. It has because it has hookah, but it's some great food. You know, I'm a fatty. I love food.
And when's it? How soon are we talking about this
Not a
happening?
foodie, a
This
fatty.
summer.
And this
Yeah.
summer. And it's going to be Puff, and it's in Atlanta. Where in Atlanta?
It is on Auburn
Okay.
Avenue. Is in the hood. They're rebuilding this whole. It's like a bar strip. It's like dope. They have rebuilt this whole strip of different bars and brand new bars. And at night, it's packed. It's a strip. So I got one of the spaces on the strip, and it's open till 4 a.m.
Oh, nice. Like a little bar lounge restaurant.
It's for a woman.
Good.
It's like a girl cave.
Oh,
It's
that's
only
nice.
Motown music.
Really?
None of that I'm not doing that. I want it to feel good. It's over 50 different drinks, like Captain Crunch martinis and things that women, it's beautiful, like, gold chandeliers, a flower wall, just where women can
So
come.
are you
and,
flipping it and have like male servers
cute.
and all that? You flipping it like that? Or?
yeah, I talked about like a male bartender, things like that. I don't know if I could deal with a bunch of women too running everything, So it's just gonna be a feel good place, and it's themed. So that's what I'm gonna be doing and working on that album. I really don't want Atlantic to open the budget for the country thing because they want to stay on the album and do like 4 singles.
That's
I'm just
beautiful.
on the first one. So I'm gonna do the country thing on my own, and then I'm gonna turn it in. So I'll be working on it.
But we're gonna get music, just maybe not this type of music from K. Michelle.
Yeah, well, who knows? Like, you have. I'm gonna put it out.
Just be
and I'm
honest.
gonna
You don't know what you're doing just yet. You just going day
No,
by day.
I
I
know
think
I'm
it's
gonna
last
do this
leg.
thing. I know I'm gonna fight for the music I love, but I also know there's only 24 hours in a day. I know I have the restaurant. I have this Jack Daniels endorsement. I'm the first Black to ever receive a Jack Daniels endorsement in history ever. It's me, Frank Sinatra, and the Dave Matthews Band.
Wow.
Wow.
So
That's a pretty incredible company, by the way.
yeah, and then
You don't say.
then they never gave anybody a drink, any of them, period. They just gave me my own drink. So now I've been developing that. So it'll come out at the top of next year. So then it's just a lot of different things going on. You got a label. I'm obligated now contractually. I have to sign 3 artists a year to Atlantic. So I might not have a chance.
She's
but
working.
We'll see. We'll see.
Out here working. You guys give it up for K. Michelle. Pick up
Love
that album, More
y'all.
Issues in Vogue. Love you too.